Hi guys, and welcome back to part 3 already of this mini-series. This time we will be assembling the main pieces of the plush. You may be asking yourself by now, where the heck are the feet of this plushie? This is kind of a special commission. The feet will be movable, so you will see how they are made a little bit later. Now it's time to test stuff the animal. I never do the full stuffing at this stage because I have to stuff and de-stuff and stuff and de-stuff the whole plushie a few times just to check how the shape is, because I never did it this way before, but I did expect that when blowing up the size of the pattern I could get some shapes that are not exactly what I really was going for. So here you see me rounding up the head, because basically I got a little edge in the head. I don't even know how I did that. And also I got a mouth that was kinda triangular on the edges, if you want to say it that way. So here it is, me stuffing and de-stuffing and just adjusting. I was pretty happy. After the first adjustment it didn't need any more, so now I'm just putting all the stuffing from the head into the body to see how the butt looks like. And to be honest, the butt was pretty awful. I mean, I did terrible this time. I don't know why, but basically the pattern didn't scale up great at all. I don't know what I did wrong. I scaled all the pattern pieces exactly the same way, and you can even see me here taking the capybara, looking at it and wondering why the heck this butt just got like all these edges. I don't even know how. Here's the first foot. Also, I decided this was a good moment to basically sew a test foot and see how the size will look like for the whole plushie. The proportions on this plush are a little bit special. It's not your average animal proportions. The legs also are supposed to be wider at the bottom than they are at the top. It's supposed to imitate balloons. So for a good prototype I need to stuff the whole thing properly. Again, the video speed is sped up. The video speed is 8 times what I normally, the pace that I normally work at. You can see me stuffing and stuffing and stuffing again. The foot is the piece that will hold the plush up, or at least it's supposed to be. So I have to, even at the prototype part, I had to stuff it really hard. The paws. Designing the paws was pretty simple. I just took the bottom of the feet, looked at the reference picture, and according to that did the paws. The dog has 4 legs, as a dog should have, but only 2 of those are the same color, so I have 3 colors in general. So I designed the paw and made the embroideries, and you can already see them here on my laptop lying there. I didn't even film that process at this point. I was starting to get nervous that I'm kinda losing my touch, but it is that way with every plushie. The farther you are in the process of making the plush, the more work you have to put in so you can even see changes that you made. The first 2 videos were fairly short and showed a lot of progress in a very short time. But now that I'm going to, assemble the plush, you will really see me struggle here in this video with how much work I have to put in, so you can basically see any changes at all. Also in the background I am clicking here and there because I cannot work without music or podcasts or anything. I really need that something's going on in the background, otherwise I lose my mind while sitting here hours and hours. The placement of the feet was a little bit of a gamble because I was not sure how exactly the plush will look fully stuffed and properly stuffed, and I couldn't stuff it at this point because it still has not, the head is still not attached. I have to sew on the head before I can even, well, stuff the plushie. So you see me marking where I think that the feet will go. I also use a pick to transfer the markings onto the other side to make sure that they are really symmetrical. I didn't want to mark the places for the feet later on because while it would be probably a little bit more accurate to do it on the stuffed plushie, you cannot attach this kind of movable feet after the plush is stuffed. So you basically have to find everything, all the positions before you stuff the plush. I have a bunch of this different moving joints. As you saw just a second before, I decided to go with the sturdiest ones for this plush because it's pretty big. And now it's just about making all the 4 feet and applying the joints. This kind of movable joints are popular in plush and doll making. I have seen them around a lot. Sometime I probably will make a post if you guys are interested about what exactly I use and how to use those, but it's pretty straightforward. So you just put one part of the joint into the leg, the other part goes into the body and joins the joint. I'm so bad at explaining stuff. Ha! So I figured this would probably be my mush mouth. This would probably be the right setting for the feet, and you see me here struggling with the joints. I am only doing this for the first 2 legs. I didn't have it in me to take you guys through all the joints and the steps because it took so long, and this is just the basic assembly. We are now joining the legs to the plush, and that's it. There's nothing more in this step. I think a lot of you watching this would be rather disappointed that not much has happened, and the video is double as long as the others are. But this is it. The farther we get, the less progress you will see with each and every step. But still, that's all there is to do. I hope this was at least kinda interesting for you. It's interesting for me to watch it back and see all the steps. We are in for 2 more parts, so I hope to see you guys in the next part too. See ya then.